two things I think could have been improved from everyone else.
I'll start with like what they like backwards. I guess like in the because you only gave us 10 minutes, so for 10 minutes in a time like this, I don't think it was like with the time constraint. It was kind of like I didn't think it was a good thing to just ask people to come up because then you have to spend time choosing people and then telling them what to do and stuff like that. So I think for if it was like a 10-minute lesson kind of thing, I think each minute was like a lot important. So if you want to do a skit, they could have done it themselves because I think they had enough people to do it themselves. And yeah. Okay. So I guess like in like the whole for Bible studies, just like keep in mind with like the time you have, because sure if you had like the hour interaction, then I think it would be fine to do a skit and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, we didn't really know, like, say I didn't know that story, and you were just like, okay, I want you to be in this thing. We didn't know the story, so I'm just going up there, and you're like, okay, go preach a sermon, right? So maybe you should tell the story and explain it before, and then maybe act it out, and maybe even if you don't want to tell a story first, you can make the two main characters, the person that follows, the preacher or whatever, can be two of the captains or something, and then you can make them the audience and make them
Alright.
They sort of just jumped into the lesson right away because of the play, and we just come back out of break and stuff, and right away went into this lesson, so it kind of just hit us. Suddenly we weren't actually paying attention or so.
Okay.
And
okay.
I thought they did a good job at catching our attention, like for the most part. But some parts I couldn't really follow. I didn't really get the main idea because there was a lot of Paul is hot, Paul is not hot.
All right. From the Bible. Okay. Yep.
I think developing the context beforehand, like maybe 30 seconds of giving everybody a basic idea of what was going on before the actual chapter. If you did that, it would have maybe made it a little bit clearer for everybody else who was following.
Okay. What went well?
You did a good job of getting like all of the cats, because there's a lot of them up there. Everybody involved in the front, so everybody said something. I think everybody said something.
Okay. Yep.
I think they applied it well too, like in just like really briefly said, imagine if a guest speaker came to your church and you were falling asleep or something, it'd be really dry. And it's true. It's a good idea to bring that into context with our everydays.
Okay. Okay, enthusiastic. Okay.
We made it really funny so that like even though I was the one acting up there, everybody here could be into it also, and wouldn't get bored of watching it.
Okay. All right. How did the tie-in go? That's the tie-in. Oh. How did the flow from the skit into the application go?
I think they could have been a bit more prepared
Okay.
with what they were saying, because they were like,
Yeah, well, 30 minutes, we don't have that much time, but I mean, if you have more time, that's going to flesh out. What else?
They probably could have been more clear about what the objective is, like to be taught, because even hearing answers from the other acts group, I'm not really sure what to take from this passage. Like, what's the bottom line? Is it not to fall asleep, or is it about God being high? I'm not too sure.
I guess I'm just going to wrap up with this part, and then we'll get the next group up. Just some quick thoughts. One thing, I like the idea of getting people involved. One thing you can actually do is since there's 5 of you, now, I mean, mind you, in your team, you may have 4 or 5 with your coaches and captains. Sometimes one thing you can do is one person explains the context to someone, and then the other 4 takes your volunteers and tells them specific roles. So let's say, for instance, okay, let's say when you pick your people, okay, you.